Australia, beautiful country. You look where you're sitting now, you might think, wow, easy, simple life. You're surrounded by green, and largely that is true. But there's one aspect to Australia that people do not know, and that is something bowlers realize when they first come to this country. That's something immigrants realize when they first come to this country. That life's not easy unless you put in a lot. I've met a lot of first generation people who came to Australia and said the more you work hard, the more you get out of this country. It's a life lesson for bowlers who come to this country. The more you put in, the more you get out. The first time I came here, I was told, look, this is not finger spinner country at all, because you toss the ball up and the pitch doesn't like it. You've got to put a lot into it. You watch Nathan Lyon ball, he's putting a lot into it. The more you put in, the more you get out. And you saw that in the 3 one-days here as well, especially with the faster bowlers. You banged the turf, you saw John Hastings, you saw Kane, Richardson, you saw Joel Paris running in, hitting the deck hard, because otherwise these are lovely, benign, predictable, easy bounce wickets. But the moment you put it in, you put the ball in, you're hurrying the batsmen in, you're forcing them to do something different. You float the ball up and you're in trouble. Now, why is it that Indian bowlers struggle here? In India, the pitch is your friend. You toss the ball up, hits the deck, and then it starts doing amazing things. Of course, you've got to beat the batsman in the air, you've got to put revs on, you've got to dip the ball, but the pitch starts to help you. What's the other weapon for India's bowlers? Reverse swing. So you come in and you bowl the ball full and it reverses. You come here in Australia, there's nothing off the deck, there's no reverse, and so the bowlers are struggling. So one of the most important things here in Australia, and that's been the difference between the two sides in the one-day series, is the consistency with which you hammer the ball into the turf and get it to the batsman. And that is what has frustrated Dhoni, and that's what has frustrated a lot of people very much. That India's bowlers are bowling 2-3 good balls, 2-3 bad balls. They're bowling one excellent spell. We saw a couple of outstanding spells from Umesh Yadav. One really good spell from Ishant Sharma. Tremendous start from Richardson. But thereafter, in this country, you've got to keep coming hard, keep coming hard. Look at the overseas bowlers who did well here. The West Indies quicks hit the deck here. Jimmy Anderson didn't get a lot of success on his first couple of trips. Stuart Broad might, because he hits the deck. The South African bowlers came here. Remarkably, Dale Steyn, when they were at their peak, they started to do well here because they're quick through the air. It's something India haven't learned. And so, till such time as India's bowlers, well, wait to learn to hit the deck like that and achieve consistency, India will struggle here. This is an opportunity for India. Already it's an opportunity spurned. And much like I have in the last 24 years coming to this country, I'm reporting on a series loss.
If you want to stay up to date with all my video blogs, hit the subscribe button.